live in a world that's constantly moving at breakneck speed. The pressure of keeping up with a fast pace can be overwhelming, and me personally, it can get a bit much for me sometimes. I often find myself scrambling to get everything in my life, like my job, my social life, my sleep, and my different side hustles, moving forward all at the same time, and that too at a rapid speed. Like as if I'm only going to live to see 40, as if it was still the 1800s. And so in turn, I constantly find myself underperforming in most of these tasks in my life, if not all of them, until eventually burning myself out and being unproductive for the many weeks following it. Ever since I first found those motivational videos on YouTube, where some guy yells at you through the screen for like 5 straight minutes about how your life could be so much better if you just woke up earlier, worked harder, and got a side hustle, and how
It ain't about how hard you hit, but it's about how hard you can get hit and keep.
blah blah. You know the type of motivational videos I'm talking about? It always goes the same way. You watch one of these alpha grind set motivational videos, and suddenly 24 more of these motivational videos appear under your suggested video tab, and you end up watching a few more. And now you're getting really pumped, and you're starting to say to yourself in your head that you're going to get so jacked in the gym, and you're going to make 10 million by the age of 30, and all these different things which you're going to achieve in some super unrealistic time frame, all because some video got you hyped up, thinking it's all possible and realistic simply because a guy on a screen is telling you so that it is. See, the problem I have isn't with the first anything part. Rather, the problem I have is with the everything part. Because I think that this presents the idea that we can somehow realistically achieve over our measly short lives far more than what we actually can. Previously, this is the part that I think most young people, including myself when I was a little younger, didn't fully understand at first. So we were swindled into hopping onto this deceitful hamster wheel of abortive exploration that you can never get off of, and which can sometimes even end up robbing us of our most potential-filled youthful years. These types of videos present a false idea or notion of what is reasonably possible for us to pursue over our lifetime, which we are given, versus the actual truth, which is that we can only be really good or maybe even great at only a few things during our career and our life before we're spread too thin, and juggling too many things can result in us dropping every ball. I think you know what I'm trying to get at here. Hustle culture.
Rise and grind. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day and take a cold shower. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
If you think that this is a sustainable type of lifestyle, or if this is healthy for you in any way, then I'm sorry to say, but I highly disagree with you. Sure, discipline and routine is all great, and I'm all for it. But if you want to get far, if you really want to get far in your career, then you need to go slow. Not only giving you reasons behind why taking it slow is actually good, but I'll even provide you with facts on why the hustle life will set you back and even be harmful to your physical and mental well-being. Let's start with the latter first. See, we as humans, we weren't created to be in a state of labor or stress during every waking hours of our life. We now know through modern medicine and many decades of research that such routines can lead to some well-documented health issues, such as heart disease, insomnia, and even depression if a person is exposed to stress for long periods of time. Why hustle culture is toxic is because by you being in the go hard or go home mindset, you're putting your body in a constant state of fight or flight. This doesn't allow for rest, and hence burnout is inevitable. As previously mentioned, this stress can be very harmful to your overall well-being, leading to exhaustion, depression, and ironically, unfulfillment, as you're constantly left wanting more. On top of that, hustle culture has this toxic idea that your worth is tied to how much you produce. It makes you believe that you always have to be busy, working and achieving something to be successful. The hustle life makes you crave constant hits of achievements without allowing you to digest and build on what you've already completed. This creates scatters of small accomplishments which don't always equate to a significant career or life achievement. In all honesty, hustle culture is really just workaholism wrapped in a pretty bow. If we suddenly call it for what it really is, an unhealthy obsession with constant need for approval of our self-worth through continuous achievements and simply staying busy, then it doesn't really sound so appealing all of a sudden, does it? You see how just packaging something a little differently can sway your opinion about something? Welcome to Marketing 101. When you're moving at such high speed, you barely have time to stop and evaluate what you've already done and plan more wisely the next steps of action which can create a shaky foundation to build on. Just like a sturdy building needs a solid foundation, our goals and aspirations require a strong base. Going slow allows us to lay down the groundwork carefully, ensuring stability and resilience in the face of challenges. It's about setting a pace that allows for steady progress over time. For prosperity, I think that you should take the first few years of your young adult life to explore your options and interests, and hopping around different career paths if you have to, till you find what you really like and/or are good at. But the best way forward is that you stick with that something and build on it without introducing too many new challenges into your life until you've built or achieved something notable in that current job or challenge. After which point, then you can take up a new challenge or career path if you like. Another reason why going slow can lead to more success is the practice of mindful living. When we rush through life, we often miss out on the richness of the present moment. By slowing down and being present, we can make more informed decisions and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our goals. I'm sure we've all heard of the phrase that life is a marathon and not a sprint. So constantly pushing ourselves to the limit can result in burnout. By adopting a slow, more sustainable pace, we can maintain our energy levels and avoid the detrimental effect of burnout, hence setting the stage for long-term success. Consider subscribing for more videos like this. Peace.